Good morning, everybody. Happy 90th day together. I am so excited for us. This morning is being brought to you by the Jedi Order, ergo the cloth. I am so sleepy. I have maybe like 3 hours of sleep. Um, I went to bed really late last night because I took a nap during the day. That happens often. So I woke up at 11:11. I remember that. So yeah, I remember getting real um, smiley when I noticed that I woke up just in time on November 11th at 11:11. I did many things at 11:11 yesterday. So I'm really happy to be here, Jedi Order or not. Cafecito, Jedi Cafecito, Jedi Cafecito, Jedi Cafecito, Jedi. I wish I could go back to sleep, but I have many things happening today. Okay. Yeah, man. 90 days together, getting together for, this, whatever this is, our morning reflections. All right. Let's begin with today's reflection, shall we? Thought for the day. I am less critical of other people. Sure. Inside and outside of AA. I used to run people down all the time. I realize now that it was because I wanted unconsciously to build myself up. Hmm. I was envious of people who lived normal lives. I couldn't understand why I couldn't be like them. And so I ran them down. I called them sissies or hypocrites. I was always looking for faults in the other person. I loved to tear down what I called a stuffed shirt or a snob. I have found that I can never make a person any better by criticism. The program of AA teaches us this. Am I less critical of other people? Slightly. Seriously, slightly. I criticize in here, I criticize over here. I was thinking yesterday how these morning reflections are almost, to me, feel like a stream of consciousness. Later in the day, I try to think of my experience during the morning reflection recording, and I can't remember what we discussed. It's because this is literally the first thing I do. Well, sometimes it's the second or third, but it's definitely top three. So yeah, my brain is very, very sleepy. I feel very groggy. Clouded mind. Meditation for the day. Need more coffee. Cafecito, puya, cafecito, puya, cafecito, puya, cafecito, puya. Don't even get me started. Meditation for the day. You must admit your helplessness before your prayer for God will be heard by God. I'm going to reread that again. You must admit your helplessness before your prayer for help will be heard by the God. Your own need must be recognized before you can ask God, for the strength to meet that need. But once that need is recognized, your prayer is heard above all the music of heaven. It is not theological arguments that solve the problems of the questioning soul, but the sincere cry of that soul to God for strength and the certainty of that soul that the cry will be heard and answered. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may send my voiceless cry for help out into the void. I pray that I may feel certain that it will be heard somewhere, somehow. I know I'll stay alive. I pray that my voice and my prayer will be heard somewhere, somehow. Well, I it brings our morning reflection to a fourth thing that I did today. One of the three things that I did today, first thing in the morning, was listening to a YouTube video, one of those like listen first thing in the morning kind of videos. And it talked about the concept of giving up, right? And how do we spin that? Because it's important for us to give up in order to win the battle, but giving up usually has a connotation of not even trying. So this person came up with a way to tweak that expression just so it fits. He says, it's not about giving up, it's about giving over. It's about giving over to the grace of God. And that is very powerful because giving over does not feel like giving up, does not feel like surrender in without even trying, right? Giving over is passing the baton up to God, saying like, "Yo, God, you got this. I'm right there with you." Giving up or giving over? Are you giving up or giving over today? I'm giving over. God, I offer myself to thee, to build with me and to do with me as thou will. Relieve me from the bondage of self that I may better do thy will. Show me what the next right step is. And in moments of confusion, allow me a moment of inspiration, an intuitive thought that will lead me back to you. Provide me, God, with the tools I need to overcome any obstacle. Allow me to relax. Allow me to take it easy. Allow me to be a vessel of your peace. Allow me to be a vessel of your love. Allow me to be of help to other alcoholics and people like me. So I'm just manifesting in my mind. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. Give us courage to change the things that we can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thy will, not mine, be done. Thank you, God. these wonderful 10 minutes together. I can't think of a better way to start our days with a 10 morning, 10 morning, a 10-minute morning reflection. Off to drink some coffee. Chai. That is the combination of chow and bai. I seriously need more coffee. Bye.